लोकमान्य टिळक टर्मिनस, Bangalore Junction, मत्स्यगंधा एक्सप्रेस थोड्याच वेळात प्लॅटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 वरून.
Have you ever heard of Dapoli? It is a coastal hill station in the Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra. It is one of the most popular weekend getaway options for the people living in the Konkan region of Maharashtra. But it's not very well known for us Mumbaikars. So if you're from Bombay and want to visit an offbeat destination close to Bombay, then this video is for you. Or if you're visiting Bombay and have more time to spare and explore an offbeat destination, then this video is for you. Dapoli is known as Camp Dapoli as well because the British had set up their camps in this city. You will find a lot of British officers' graves as well. It's also known for its popular beaches, temples and a fishing port. I spent 4 full days in Dapoli and I was amazed at the beauty of the place. So let's get started on everything that Dapoli has to offer. I will also be telling you how I reached this place from Bombay. So I'm off to another offbeat location in Maharashtra for the next 3 days. Let's see how it goes. I took the train from Thane station to Khed station. Khed is a city in Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra. I started at around 3:45 in the afternoon and I reached Khed around sunset time, which is 7:15 p.m. From then it was about a 45 to 60 minute drive to Dapoli. For some reason, the station reminded me of a particular scene from the Bollywood movie Jab We Met. Can you relate to it? Anyways, so we reached the hotel at around 8:15. This is where I was staying for the next 4 days. It was a beautiful property, something very basic and simple, but it was a very comfortable stay. This was also a collaboration with the hotel, so everything was kind of taken care of. I got a 3-night stay here along with a city tour and a full-fledged breakfast, lunch and dinner. It was a very, very nice experience, and I don't say this just because I have collaborated with this particular hotel. I genuinely had a great time here. So next day morning, we actually woke up a little early, enjoyed the sunrise and left to explore the beautiful city of Dapoli. Our first stop was the Palandi Beach. I apologize in advance in case I mispronounce any Marathi words. I'm not a Maharashtrian, so there's a very high possibility I may be mispronouncing certain words. So apologies in advance. We started off with this beach, which was empty on a weekday because that's when we were going. It was very, very serene, calm and beautiful. On our way to the next stop, we came across a few peacocks as well, which was beautiful to see. And the ride throughout the journey in Dapoli was beautiful. Our second stop was this photography point. If you love panoramic views, then you have to check this place out. It's beautiful. This was our view on the way to our third stop. It's probably one of the most scenic routes I have taken in Maharashtra. And here it is, our third stop, which is the Anjali Bridge. It connects Dapoli to the village of Anjali. How scenic is this? I spent about 15-20 minutes here, shooting videos and pictures because it was so scenic and just soaking in the beauty of this place. Next, we visited the Sri Ganesh Temple or the Siddhivinayak Temple in Anjali village. This is one of the best places to visit in Dapoli for a spiritual experience. This temple is perched on a hilltop and it's known for its lush greenery and bird's eye view of Dapoli. There's also a small temple located close by in the same temple premises with a beautiful panoramic view of Dapoli. Another must-do thing in Dapoli is the Unhavre hot spring, which is about 2 hours from Dapoli. We didn't have the time to do that, but we did cross a hot spring connected to the Ganpati temple. Next, we went to the Harnai fishing port, which is a famous port in Dapoli. It is one of the biggest centers for fishing in Maharashtra. As a vegetarian, I didn't enjoy this place entirely, but it's definitely a must visit to understand the culture of the Konkan region. If you ask the locals what is the number one thing to see in Dapoli, they would recommend this Sri Keshevaraj Temple, which is situated in a village called Asud in Dapoli. This village is blessed with natural beauty everywhere. The temple itself is famous for the forest walk leading to the temple. We had to take a flight of 100 steps to get here. The temple itself is very simple and basic, but the nature walk leading to this place was absolutely magical. We also came across a small shop selling local Konkani items in the forest. We had a glass of raw mango sharbat here to beat the heat. Another popular spot is the Parshuram Bhumi statue, which is perched on a hilltop. This is the third viewpoint that I would highly recommend you see in Dapoli. A lot of tourists come here to pay their respect to Lord Parshuram as well, besides seeing the amazing views of the city, the Red Tamas Tirtha coast, and more. There's also a dome inside which serves as a yoga and meditation center. The entire vibe of this place was very, very peaceful, and I highly recommend you to visit this place. Closer to sunset, we visited two more beaches. The first one is the Ludgar Beach. This has a slight Goa vibe to it, but it's a calmer and peaceful version. It's also probably because we went on a weekday that we found fewer people. They have local restaurants, cottages, and shacks, so if you want, you can spend 1 or 2 nights here and wake up to the sea every day. The sunset from here was really nice, but the second beach that we went to was even better in my opinion. The second beach was the Palandi Beach, and I had an absolutely magical time there because the sunset was beyond amazing. I had a cinematic moment here as well because I was traveling with two other content creators and they helped me shoot some amazing content. This beach was completely isolated when I was there, so this worked in my favor. I could soak in the beauty of this place entirely without having to worry about people around me. I would highly recommend you to visit this particular beach because the beauty of this beach during sunset and I'm assuming during sunrise is also beautiful. Dapoli, being a coastal city, is very big on seafood, but if you're a vegetarian like me, then you won't be disappointed. If your spice tolerance is low like me, then I would recommend you to eat in controlled measures. The first thing that you should try is the misal pav. Then you have the kokam sharbat, which is really yum. You have bhajiyas and pakoras, kanda poha, and lastly you have the spicy cashew curry, which is delicious. Besides this, there's also very nice North Indian food. But if you're in a place like Dapoli, which is known for its Maharashtrian cuisine, then I would recommend you stick to that only. And with this, we ended our Dapoli trip, but not before stopping at the local Dapoli Market. This is where you'll find all the local fruits and vegetables and snacks that are known in the Konkan region of Maharashtra. We checked out kokum fruit, then we also checked out jackfruit chips, cashews, and syrups. I would recommend you try the raw mango and the kokum syrup. I packed a bottle for my family when I was heading back home. Besides this, Ratnagiri district is known for its mangoes all over India. So it's a must that you pack a box for your family and friends. So that's about it. If you're shopping in Dapoli, this is pretty much what I would recommend you to buy. From Khed Station, it was another 3.5 hour ride back to Bombay, and I was home by evening after a 4-day long trip to Dapoli. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This would mean the world to me, especially because I'm just starting out on my YouTube journey. If you've reached till here, thank you so much for watching this entire video, and I'll see you next Wednesday.